Today, we are cleaning and reconditioning our Blackstone Griddle.
I never thought I'd find anything close to all that I knew you would be. Ain't it beautiful? Darling, beautiful. With you here next to me. Oh, it's beautiful, the life that we've made here. Oh, it's beautiful.
So we love our Blackstone, and we have used it a lot. But for the last year, due to my parents moving down here and buying a house, but yet they're not actually here, my wife and I have had to do a lot of work down at their house, so we have not got to use the Blackstone or our pellet smoker on a regular basis. The Blackstone we probably haven't used in months, probably at least 6 months. So we're going to get this thing all cleaned up. And we did buy the Blackstone cleaning kit. And we're going to use the Blackstone Griddle seasoning and cast iron conditioner. And then the spray that we use when we clean our grills and stuff is just Citrus Safe Barbecue Grill Cleaner. And that does a real good job for us. So I'm going to take the top part off and get the stand and the bottom part all cleaned up real good. Then we're going to clean the griddle itself with the cleaning kit real good. And then we're going to recondition it and season it and do our first cook on it again. And stay tuned until the end because we do have an exciting new product that we're going to use to help keep the griddle surface clean in between cooks.
3 to the groove, come dance with me. Swing out, jive in. Come on, honey, show me how you move it. Swing out, jive in. 1, 2, 3 to the groove, come and dance with me. Swing out, jive in. The party don't stop till we drop. Come on now, now. Swing out, jive in, yeah. Swing out, jive in. Come on, honey, show me how you move it. Swing out, jive in. 1, 2, 3 to the groove, come and dance with me. Swing out, jive in. Don't stop till we drop. Come on now, now. Swing out, dive in, yeah. Come on, honey, show me how you move it. Swing out, dive in. Come on, honey, show me how you move it. Hear the music around, hit that Java, come down.
Okay, we got all the cleaning done on the griddle. That was a little rough, but I'm glad to have gotten that done, gotten all that rust off of there. Now we're going to start the seasoning on it. We're just going to put a little bit on the paper towel and start spreading it around. Just try to remember your griddle is very hot. We got it on high right now. So you be careful when you're just using a paper towel that you don't burn yourself. We're going to get the edges real good. And then after we put on each layer of seasoning, we're going to let it burn off. And after it burns off, we'll put the next layer on. And with the Blackstone, on ours this time, we did end up putting 5 layers of seasoning on it. And it turned out real good. You can see as we come to each layer, it gets darker and darker and gets into the griddle real good. This is our 5th and final layer of seasoning, and then I'll show you the before and after picture. It turned out real good on us doing the cleaning and seasoning and conditioning on the Blackstone. I'm very happy. So we can start using it again. Here's the before. It was in bad shape. And get that all cleaned up, and here's what it looked like after the fact. Nice and ready to go. So for our first cook on the griddle, we're just going to do a simple cook with some pork belly that we cut up into cubes. It's a good greasy, fatty cook on the Blackstone, so we're just going to cook that up for our first cook. Not going to put anything on it, just cook it as is.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.
All right, so we got the first cook done. The pork belly turned out great for just frying it up on the griddle and not having anything on it. So that was real good. Now we're just going to clean it off by lightly scraping it with our Blackstone scraper. And then we're going to take the paper towel and get all the crumbs off of it. I would say, especially for a newbie like me, it really helped having the Blackstone Griddle cleaning kit. That was very useful in getting all this done and cleaned up. And that's all there is to it. Okay, now it's time to share with you our exciting new product that we got from our friends at Griddle Buddy. It is a Griddle Buddy. It is a mat for your Blackstone griddle to help protect it in between cooks. Keep the, I'm going to tell you from their website what it says. Protecting the surface, fight off debris, mice, insects, and much more with ease. It helps prevent rust and oxidation by having your griddle fully covered. And it's easy to wash. Silicone that is food grade. Cleaning is super easy, just soap and water. Now it comes ready for a 36 inch, and then it has lines for a 30 inch. And a 28 inch. Now the one downside is ours is a 22 inch Blackstone and there is no lines. So we're going to have to use a square is what we're going to use. You could use a ruler, whatever you want to do, but we lucked out. The square we have is basically 22 inches on the inside, and the depth of our Blackstone is 16 inches, and the small side is 16 inches on the outside. So that works out good for us. But we're excited about this so we can, after all that hard work of cleaning, put this on there in between cooks once it cools down to help keep that looking in good shape and keep everything off of it in between. So let's get to cutting.
Ready to take sail, swept by current, swallowed by a wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no need to get out, just stay on a lovely holiday. Our love is easy lasting.
So we got our 22 inch cut out. We're going to go put it on our Blackstone. I would keep the leftover. We do not have, you know how Blackstone sells the little side orange things to be able to put your spatulas and stuff on. We do not have one, but guess what? Now we can cut this in half, and we can take it out there, put it on our little side table on the Blackstone, and use that to set our stuff while we're cooking, so it doesn't get dirty or anything. All right, let's go put it on the Blackstone. All right, so we're out here at our Blackstone. Like I said, the extra, there's our little side table, so now we can put our spatula stuff down while we're cooking, and it won't get dirty, and that'll help protect the side table from the heat, but that's a good place to keep it. Now we'll put our Griddle Buddy on. See how good my cutting was. Perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. So once that Blackstone cools down, put it on there. That's going to help protect it in between cooks and all the weather you got going on. Of course, ours has the lid too, so that's going to help it. But I mean, you got the vents in the back. That's going to help keep the debris off of it, especially here in Florida when the wind picks up. The sand is real bad. But I like that.
So let's give our thoughts on this. Seems to be very good quality.
Yes.
Nice, substantial feel to it. Definitely not a flimsy product. So we're very happy with that. Like we said, we wish that they had the other sizes marked off on the Griddle Buddy. That would have made it easier and less stressful, us having to mark it ourselves. But very happy with the product. Very excited to see how that works with keeping the water off, because y'all saw earlier in the video,
Yes.
the condition that ours got into because we weren't able to use it on a regular basis. And we live in Florida, so we get lots of rain and stuff.
So go out to GriddleBuddy.com and get your Griddle Buddy. Thank you, guys. Everybody loves a Griddle Buddy because everything's better together. I like it a lot. Like it, yes. Wow. Smacking the grill.
Now I'm rising.